We got a huge light heavyweight fight upon us. POATAN, Pereira, Magomed Ankalaev, who's 11-1 in the UFC. I'm a little bit nervous. I think Magomed might get him, but I'm really hoping Pereira knocks that beard right off his face and flatlines him. Let's see what happens. Oh no! Okay, boys and girls, UFC 313 goes down tonight. We got some exciting ones. First up, we got an exciting one. We got Bobby Green versus Ruffy, fighting nerds. Let's see what happens. First, I'm gonna do my prize picks that I have for the night. I have Justin Gaethje at less than 84.5 significant strikes. I think it's gonna be less. I got Pereira at less than 56.5 significant strikes. And then Jalin Turner, more than 42.5 significant strikes. He's fighting another tall striker. Okay, here we go. Round one, Bobby Green versus Ruffy. Let's see what's gonna happen. Remember, fellas, when you use PrizePicks, use code TIMBO, especially for new users. Place a $5 lineup and you get $50 instantly, no strings attached. Bobby Green is so funky, but when he backs up with not good defense. He's so susceptible to head kicks. He really is. Oh my God. Fake the left hook, spinning hook kick straight to the lips. Put his dick in the dirt. Holy smokes. These fighting nerds are something special. They really are, boys. Wow. Here we go. Jalin versus Ignacio, round one. Be careful going back into that. You gotta be careful going back into that. This is trouble. And move to the arm bar. This is real trouble with those long legs. That might be it, guys. Damn it. That's it. That's it. There goes our prize picks. Triangle first round. Darn the devil. Darn the devil. Jalin Turner's gonna beat himself up about that. He was literally out of the triangle and he kind of put himself back in. Damn. All right, boys and girls, we got Justin Gaethje and Rafael Fiziev 6-3 in the UFC. Let's see what happens. This is Justin Gaethje's first fight back after getting KO'd by Max Holloway. Let's see how his chin holds up. Okay, round one, here we go. Fiziev versus Gaethje. Fiziev, number 11, Gaethje, number 3. Short notice. Fiziev took this in like 10 days notice. Catching his kicks, ran him down again. Front flip to a scramble. Reverse triangle. Fiziev pushes back and ends up on top. That was sick. Kimura, he's got to be careful of Kimura. Kimura, that top arm is wide open. That shows you how strong Fiziev is. Jesus. Gaethje's out. Dang. Those wrestling scrambles early on can zap ya. Sick braids. The braids look kind of cool.
Go for the next pod like that.
Hell yeah. There's my 5 head sticking out. Man, that was a good first round. Fiziev takes the first round. I think he got double the significant strikes as Justin. Now Justin knows he's down. He's stalking. He's got to get this round 2. Kicked him in his JoJo's. Above the belt, I mean, unless your pecker's folded up, it might not have hit it. Oh! Cracks with the uppercut. Slips inside. Come on, baby. Let's go. Slip uppercut to the lips. Put him down. And this is where having a full fight camp comes into play, especially after you get hurt. The better shape you are in, the quicker you recover from getting dropped like that. Here we go, boys. 1-1. It is 1-1 going into the third. Did you see where Alex Volk at the press conference singing? Yeah. Tonight will be the night. Okay, here we go. Round 3. 1-1. Southpaw orthodox. Now Justin in 5-round shape. He's gonna put the pedal to the metal. Fiziev is slowing down. 10-day notice. Oh, that was sick. Little head kick on the break. They're slugging. They're slugging. Good stuff. So you got to give it to Justin Gaethje. Good stuff. First fight back after Max Holloway. Takes this fight, 10 days notice, gets it done. Absolute animal. Dude. Let's go. Good for Justin Gaethje, dude. What a goddamn warrior. And Fiziev. Both these guys. All right, boys, I just took a 3-milligram lip pillow and I'm about to puke, but never mind that. We got a huge light heavyweight fight upon us. POATAN, Pereira. He's on a 5-fight clean streak right now, defending the title. Some serious confidence. He's taking on Magomed Ankalaev, who's 11-1 in the UFC. I'm a little bit nervous. I think Magomed might get him, but I'm really hoping Pereira knocks that beard right off his face and flatlines him. Let's see what happens. All right, boys, here we go. Oh, God. I'm switching up. I want Pereira by KO, baby. Come on. Who's going to pressure who? Magomed's usually the one pressuring people. Way to shut down a wrestler really good by backing him up like that. Smacking his calf, heavy on the outside. I have no idea how Pereira made 185. Yep, now Magomed's stalking him. There's a shot, first shot, not waiting on the finish. Pereira's so tall, though, and so heavy. It's hard to finish on tall guys. Round one, Pereira, the champion. This interpreter always says, listen, no, listen. There's no way all those corners say that, listen that many times. Here we go, round two. Magomed's stalking him now. Not used to seeing Pereira move back. Oh no! Whew. Round two goes to Magomed. He wobbled him twice in the second round, started stalking him back, and he is a little bit faster than Pereira. We're 1-1 going into the third. Pereira feinted a right hand, his feet squared up, and Ankalaev cracked him when he was off balance. I think Ankalaev's just so skilled, dude. Okay, we're 1-1. Here we go, round three. Yeah, Magomed's just slick. He's so tight up top. That's the thing when you're always worried about someone shooting on you, it freezes you up a little bit. You can't open up as much as you want. And as soon as you open up, they take you down. God, it's rare you see people stalking Pereira like this. Round three, significant. They say in Pereira got it, but god damn, I'd probably give round three to Magomed. Stalking him the whole time, touching with some jabs. Oh man, that round three could have went to either guy. It really could have. In the judge's eyes, it's probably 2-1 Ankalaev. I wish they had open scoring. Half the whole fourth round, he's got him pinned on the fence. Good head position, underhook, just beating on him. Magomed's back on him. God, he's got to get head position here. There's a whole nother art fighting on the fence. Little sweep right at the end. Who knows? Judges count it, but definitely round four goes to Magomed. Here we go, round five. I think Pereira might need to finish. Who knows? It depends how they're judging those calf kicks. You don't know how they're judging those. God, who'd have thought no takedowns in Ankalaev? God. They say significant strikes, Pereira got it, but I think in the judge's eyes, they might give it to Ankalaev. I mean, Ankalaev, he brought it. He had a good game plan. He brought it. No takedowns. He's a champ. He's a champ for a reason. All right, boys, UFC 313 is in the books. Let's head to the studio and break it down. Okay, boys and girls. UFC 313 is in the books. This is how it went down. Let's start with the Mauricio Ruffy. He KO'd Bobby Green. We're going to drop a video tomorrow on how he did that. He did just beautifully, threw a left hook, disguised his feet. He turned over his front foot and wheel kicked Bobby Green straight to the canvas, dick and the dirt. That was a nasty KO. Those guys got something in the water over there at the Fighting Nerds. I'm excited to see what's next for him. Next big fight, Ignacio Bahamondes versus Jalin Turner. And Ignacio's on a 2-fight win streak, fighting Jalin Turner, who's on a skid, but a skid versus the best people. And Jalin Turner felt the triangle, postured up, had the right reaction right off the rip, put himself back in it, put his head back inside, threw an elbow, and that gave Ignacio's long legs a chance to lock up that triangle. And it was just a little bit too late, and he triangle choked Jalin Turner. And Jalin Turner said at the presser that he is retiring, and he's pretty positive about it. He said after UFC 300, he was thinking about retiring. Once you start thinking about retiring, it's in the back of your mind. So he called it good on his career. Big win for Ignacio, who's Belal Muhammad's teammate. When the champion's your teammate, you got a lot of confidence going in there, and that's a big win for him. So excited to see what's next for him. Next up, Justin Gaethje comes back after the KO versus Max Holloway and looks phenomenal. Fiziev came out and looked. Fiziev's one of the most slick strikers in the UFC right now. His balance is so good. Southpaw, orthodox. His defense is so good. Justin Gaethje, though, in the tie clinch, Rafael Fiziev, comfortable in that tie clinch. And those tie people, they like to throw knees, they like to throw sweeps. Justin Gaethje, American wrestler, dirty boxer, had the collar tie, whipped an uppercut from his hips, boom, dropped him nasty. And then later on, especially when you get dropped and you didn't get a full fight camp, the way you wanted, it's harder to recover from getting rocked like that. And in the third round,
Justin Gaethje put on the pressure, kept pressuring forward. Second round, Trevor Whitman had him put the pressure on, and that really zapped Fiziev's tank. And Justin Gaethje took over in the third round, and really happy for him because he didn't need to take that fight. He was supposed to fight number 6, Dan Hooker, but it shows how much of a gangster he is. He's number 3 in the world, and he takes out Fiziev, who's number 11, on short notice. And lightweight's interesting. Still, the rankings aren't going to change probably. Justin Gaethje still number 3. Charles Oliveira number 2. Arman still number 1. I'm curious for what's next with Justin. I mean, any fight Justin has. He was talking about it most of the fight week. He was talking about maybe he'll have 2 fights left. So regardless of what they are, those are going to be big fights for Justin Gaethje. Whether it's Charles, I mean, there's just so many big fights for him. Maybe they'll rebook Dan Hooker. Hopefully they do. But happy for him. Man, that was sweet. He scratched off his gloves, which was pretty crazy. So, move on to the main event. God, it was a sad one. Our hero, Alex Pereira, goes down by the Russian grappler. But when you can pin someone on the fence and stay busy, it looks good in the judge's eyes. There's no judge that is going to call you winning with you being on your back on the fence, even if they're not doing much. Ankalaev did just such a good job keeping the underhook, keeping the head position, and just kept Pereira pinned. Ankalaev, it shows you how good the guy is, though. He's 11-1 in the UFC. He's a serious problem. He's going to be hard to beat. Let's check it out here in the 205 division. The champion, Magomed, Alex Pereira is going to be number 1. What do? Do you do automatic rematch? He wasn't sounding like he really wanted an automatic rematch. I kind of hope they do because it's a winnable fight for Pereira. Who would have thought Ankalaev goes in there, gets 0 takedowns, and wins versus Pereira? But the guy's high level. Lots of exciting fights though. Give Yuri a chance. Yuri's got a puncher's chance. Unorthodox. He could win. There's ways he could win. But we got another Russian champion, ladies and gentlemen. Sad to see, but that's what happens. I kind of wish they would have saved Alex Pereira and just moved him to heavyweight. I still think he would compete very well at heavyweight, and I hope he maybe goes there. Gets a fight versus who? I mean, Volkov, Cyril Gane. Volkov's number 3, Cyril Gane's number 2. Tom Aspinall's number 1. Rumor has it they're trying to set up John Jones, Aspinall. So who knows? But it just shows you Alex Pereira, he is the man. Takes on the number 1 contender. You knew this fight wasn't going to be like the most pay-per-views, but takes on the number 1 contender. Magomed earned it, had a great game plan, came out there, mixed up the shots, got in deep on the shots, and Pereira had a good whizzer, trusts his whizzer. Such a tall, dense dude that Ankalaev couldn't even lift him off the mat. And he ends up getting the decision. So that's that. UFC 313 in the books, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new here, hit that like and subscribe button, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment what you guys think should be next for Justin Gaethje and Alex Pereira, and who's going to be next up at light heavyweight. We're going to find out, but you know what? Respect to the warriors that get in there. They put it on the line. They put it on the line in front of millions. They're fighting for money. So let's give them some respect with the flute here, okay? This is for the fighters, all of them, winners and losers. All right, boys and girls. Hope you had a great weekend, and let's have a great week. Love y'all. Bye-bye.